My child, right now as I talk to you, there's a woman lying in a hospital's ICU. She can't speak, she can't move, all she can do is listen. She hears the beeping machines that are keeping her alive, the quiet voices of doctors trying to figure out what just happened. But listen carefully. This isn't just some random woman. Her being there isn't an accident. Somehow, in a way you're not ready to fully understand yet, this is connected to you. You might wonder, how is this about me? Yes, my child, she knows exactly what led her there. She knows who played a part. She knows what mistake happened. And you're part of that knowing. But now you need to ask the right questions. Who is this woman? What really happened to her? Why is she fighting for her life? And how does all of this connect to you? Because once you hear the truth, you will never see your past the same way again. So let's begin. Yes, my child. It's true. That woman is in a hospital bed right now, her eyes closed, her breath shaky, her heartbeat weak. Her body won't respond. She can't cry, talk, or even move a finger. But her mind is still working. Her ears are still listening. And what she hears makes it worse. Just the cold sound of machines and the low voices of scared doctors who can't explain what they're seeing. They whisper theories. They run tests. But none of it adds up. Not in science, not in logic, not even in faith. Yet she knows. She knows what happened. Her body might be trapped, but inside her mind is yelling one word, antidote. Again and again. But no one hears it. No one understands what she's really fighting. But you will. Because this woman isn't just some stranger. There's a reason you're hearing this story right now. So now I ask you, who is she, what did she do, what is she suffering from, and how are you a part of it? Everything's going to be revealed soon. But first, I need one thing from you, your full attention for the next 8 minutes. If you're ready, take a breath and follow me. To understand how she ended up in that ICU and how you are linked to it, we have to go back. Not far, just a little while ago. On a day where this woman, full of jealousy and anger, said your name out loud, not in prayer, but in something darker. A ritual. She thought she was in charge. She believed she could control what she was about to call. But she didn't know that the thing she tried to summon was ancient, older than her family, stronger than anything she could imagine. She stood in her room with her face wrapped in a scarf so only her eyes were showing. She thought hiding her face would keep her safe in case something went wrong. She thought if the spirit saw her, it could follow her, hurt her. So she covered up and began the ritual. She had 3 things that belonged to you, a piece of your clothing, your photo, and your full name written in red ink. She placed each item carefully. Everything was going just how she planned. Until the final part. She started chanting. But these were not healing words. These were old, forbidden, dangerous. They weren't meant to bless, they were meant to call something dark. With every word she said, the air in the room grew heavy, the temperature rose, and the shadows around her began to move. But she kept chanting. Then it happened. The moment she was waiting for came. But what followed, she never saw it coming. Let me tell you what happened. As soon as she finished her final chant, the air stopped moving. It felt like the whole room held its breath. The wind outside began to howl, but the sky was clear. There was no storm. Something else had arrived. Every candle went out instantly. The light bulb above her shattered. Sparks flew. Shadows started moving across the walls, but not randomly. Something had entered the room. The spirit she called had come. But it wasn't quiet. It was angry. Not because of the ritual, but because of who she was aiming it at, you. She lifted your photo, thinking she had power. She thought the spirit would obey and strike. But when it saw your image, it paused. It stopped. It stared. It didn't move. Because your name, my child, is not normal. Your name carries protection. A shield. You are chosen. You are covered. 1 Chronicles 16 verse 22 says, "Do not touch my anointed ones." That truth stood like a wall. The spirit could not cross. And at that moment, the power turned back on her. Everything changed. But what scared her most wasn't the pause, it was what happened after. And I'm about to tell you. Stay with me. She still thought she was safe. She believed the scarf would protect her identity. But evil doesn't care about cloth. Evil sees deeper. It looks into your heart. And when that spirit couldn't touch you, it turned to her. That's when the scarf she trusted caught fire. Not smoke, fire. Hot, fast, and angry. She panicked. She ripped the scarf off. And in that moment, her face was shown. Her eyes met the spirit. And the spirit saw her. Everything went still. The shadows stopped. The entity disappeared. Just like that. She thought she was safe. She thought it was over. But no, evil doesn't leave empty-handed. Some spirits don't attack right away. They wait. They watch. Then they strike. That's the curse she called. She started it. And now she had to live inside it. Later that night, she went to bed. Her stomach hurt a little, but nothing big. Just an ache. But over the next few days, it grew. From mild to sharp. From sharp to unbearable. It hurt to breathe. And now, the place she laughed at, the hospital, is her home. She's surrounded by machines, doctors, needles. But nothing works. People are praying, but not to me. Not to the one who can truly heal. Her body is shutting down. Her words are gone. But her mind is still screaming, antidote, over and over. But what she needs can't be given by a doctor. What she needs is not found in a bottle or a needle. She needs mercy. She needs grace. Real healing only comes from surrender. Psalm 91 verse 1 says, "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty." She forgot that truth. She left that shelter. She opened a door she couldn't close. And now she is paying the price. But you, my child, you were always protected, covered, marked. Because when someone tries to curse what I've blessed, the curse bounces back. And now she sees the truth. But healing won't come through pride. It will only come when she breaks and turns back to me. My beloved child, I see you. I see how far you've come. And I want you to know, I'm proud of you. I know it hasn't been easy. I know the battles you've fought. I've seen your tears and how hard it's been to keep going. But you're still standing. You're still believing. You're still moving forward. And let me tell you, this is only the beginning. Greater days are coming. Even the parts that felt like a mistake, even the delays and detours, they are all being used for something good. Yes, even that thing you didn't understand. I'm using it all. I love you with a love that never fades or fails. So keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep holding on. I'm not done. The best is still ahead. You're walking into a new season, a season of clarity, healing, and favor. A season where people will look at your life and wonder how you made it through. But they won't know, it was me. I did this. No one else will take credit. So lift your head. Walk with boldness. Nothing can stop what I've planned for you. This is just the beginning. My child, don't give up. I know you're under pressure. I see the attacks on your health, your money, your relationships. Sometimes it feels like too much. The enemy wants you to think it's over. But I want you to know, it's not. This is not the end. This is a sign that your breakthrough is near. The enemy is fighting hard because he knows what I'm about to do in your life. He started a war. But I've already declared victory. Peace, healing, blessings, for you and your family. And my word is final. Nothing in hell can cancel what I've spoken. So rise up. Wipe your tears. Start your day with courage. The blessing you've prayed for, it's right at your door. All you have to do is open it. I'm with you. I never left. And I'll carry you to your victory. Always. You might think it's over now, that the worst has passed, but no, what comes next matters even more. Because just as light follows darkness, every deep struggle gives way to an even deeper purpose. Right now, while she lies still, while her mind fights and her body fades, something else is happening behind the scenes. You can't see it, but heaven is watching. Angels are near. Not because she earned it, not because she asked, but because of you. Because the one she tried to curse is the same one now praying for her healing. Isn't that something? She used your name in a ritual. She tried to harm you. But your heart is different. You don't carry revenge. You carry grace. That's why this story isn't about her mistake, it's about your growth. Your strength. Your mercy. While she fights to survive, you're being raised higher. Spiritually, emotionally, even mentally. What she meant for evil is turning into something holy. She might never fully understand the weight of what she did or the force she unleashed, but you will walk away from this wiser, stronger, and more deeply connected to who you really are. This moment in time is not just about pain. It's about purpose. Let me tell you something true. Storms don't come to destroy strong trees, they come to prove how deep the roots are. And you, my child, have deep roots. You've endured winds that should have knocked you over. You've survived seasons of silence, nights full of tears, days that felt never-ending. And yet, here you are. Still breathing. Still hoping. Still rising. That alone is a miracle. Don't take it for granted. Everything you've been through, it didn't break you. It shaped you. It made you into the kind of person that can survive not just the ritual of someone else's bitterness, but the weight of your own calling. There's something important resting on your life. That's why you're still here. That's why you're still being protected. You're not just passing through this world. You're meant to change it, starting with the people around you. There's someone who's watching you now. Maybe they haven't said it. Maybe they've never thanked you. But you've been an example. You've been light in a dark place. They've seen your courage. They've seen your faith. And it gave them the strength to keep going. So no, don't ever think your story doesn't matter. Every battle you've faced has helped someone else survive theirs. You may never know how far your impact reaches. But it's reaching. Right now, even in this moment. And as for the woman in that ICU, don't worry. Justice has already been served. But now it's mercy that's speaking. If she turns her heart, if she truly lets go of pride and reaches for grace, then healing will come, not from doctors, but from above. And maybe that's what's needed. Not punishment. Not revenge. Just truth. A truth that sets people free. That's what you carry now. You carry truth, healing, and light. And the world needs more of it. So step forward. Walk tall. You are not a victim. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are loved. You are protected. You've been through enough fire to burn away the lies they tried to speak over you. What's left now is pure gold, refined, tested, and ready. The next chapter of your life isn't just about healing. It's about building. Building the kind of future that's been waiting on you to believe again. Believe that your best days are not behind you, they're ahead. Believe that what's been delayed isn't denied. Believe that every loss is being answered with something greater. Right now, heaven is shifting things in your favor. Doors are opening. Battles are being won behind the scenes. People you haven't even met yet are being prepared to bless you. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't walked into yet. And it's all because you chose light over darkness. Forgiveness over hate. Faith over fear. Yes, my child. You've passed the test. Even when it hurt. Even when you didn't understand. You kept your heart clean. And now, reward is coming. Restoration is coming. Peace is coming. Not the kind the world gives, but the kind that sinks deep into your soul and makes you whole from the inside out. Don't rush it. Don't panic. Just breathe. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You haven't missed your moment. You haven't failed. You haven't fallen behind. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The delays, the detours, the silence, it all had purpose. It wasn't punishment. It was preparation. So now, as the sun begins to rise on this new season of your life, I want you to do one thing: trust. Trust that you are covered. Trust that you are guided. Trust that no evil aimed at you can succeed. Trust that even when you can't see it, I am working for your good. Trust that what's ahead is greater than what's behind. Lift your head. Let go of the fear. And walk forward, not with doubt, but with expectation. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of something powerful. You're about to step into answered prayers. Into divine protection. Into unexpected blessings. Into peace that doesn't make sense. You are not alone. Never were. Never will be. I am with you. Always.